Good evening everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from OdishaTV.in with today's top stories from across the state. Let's have a quick look at the top 5 headlines of the day. Chief Minister Naveen targets BJP at the Mahanadi Suraksha Abhiyan program ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Odisha. Healthcare services in Odisha hit due to private hospital strike. DRI sleuth seized Rs 3 lakh fake notes from Kamakhya Yeshwantpur AC Superfast Express at Bhubaneswar railway station. 7-year-old girl raped in Kendrapada, accused arrested from Haldia. And Odisha JEE 2018 results declared on official website. Now the details. In a show of strength ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Odisha visit tomorrow, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik criticized the central government's silence on the ongoing Mahanadi dispute with Chhattisgarh at the valedictory program of Mahanadi Suraksha Abhiyan at Paradeep in Jagatsinghpur district on Friday. Patnaik termed it unfortunate of the way the BJP-led government at the centre is silent on the serious issue of Mahanadi. The BJD Supremo also alleged that the BJP leaders in Odisha are shedding crocodile tears and supporting the illegal barrage construction works taken up by the Chhattisgarh government on Mahanadi, adding that the people of Odisha have understood their double standards.
Chhattisgarh कामकु समर्थन करुचंती ओडिशा आसी कुंभीर कांतना कांदुचंती लोक माने से मानकर डबल स्टैंडर्ड नीति जाने सारी लेनी.
Meanwhile, Maoist posters and banners protesting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's scheduled visit to Odisha were found in Kalimeda area of Malkangiri district today. The banners were reportedly put up by the CPIM at the bus stand in Kalimeda last night, despite tight police security and police patrolling. In the banners, the ultras have mentioned that Modi will loot mineral resources from the state and give the same to outside companies on lease. His visit will not ensure any development of the common people in the state, the banner added. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit the Silver City Cuttack to address a public gathering at Baliyatra ground tomorrow on completion of 4 years of the NDA government at centre. On the other hand, elaborate security arrangements have been made by the Commissionerate Police for the Prime Minister's visit to the state, while a team of Special Protection Group will also be deployed in the city. In a major breakthrough, the officials of the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence DRI on Friday seized fake currency notes worth Rs 3 lakh from a passenger travelling in Kamakhya Yeshwantpur AC Superfast Express at Bhubaneswar railway station. Sources said the fake currency was seized while being smuggled to Bangalore from Bangladesh. As accused Simar hails from a village close to Bangladesh border, it is suspected that the fake notes have been procured from Bangladesh. The DRI officials informed that 150 fake notes in Rs 2,000 currency denomination have been seized. Results of the Odisha Joint Entrance Examination OJEE 2018 were announced around 5 p.m. today. Students can log on to the OJEE's official website www.odishajee.com for their results. Candidates can also download their rank cards from the website. The entrance was conducted at 81 centres in 20 cities of the state on 13th May. More than 48,000 students seeking admission into different government and private institutions in the state for courses in pharmacy, MBA, MCA, MTech, MArch, MPlan and MPharm besides lateral entry in BTech appeared the examination. The online counselling for admissions will commence from June 2018. Students have to register their name, fill and log their choices of colleges and courses as per the rank, informed sources. The counselling for each course will be held separately. It may be noted here that the admission of the candidates will be rejected if they fail to produce original certificates on the day of verification of documents, a day after the authorities of Biju Patnaik International Airport lodged a complaint with Commissionerate Police regarding repeated harassment by an unidentified caller. The Airfield Police Friday arrested accused Basanta Prusti from Nayagarh. Sources said Prusti is believed to have lost his mental stability after his wife deserted him As a result, he was making repeated calls to landline number of Bhubaneswar Airport inquiring about ticket booking. As per the complaint filed by the airport authorities, a staff of the airport was receiving repeated calls from a mobile number. The caller, who identified himself as Mr. Parida, used slangs in Odia and was inquiring for flight ticket booking, smuggling of ganja, drugs, the complaint stated. In yet another incident of sexual assault against minor girls, a 7-year-old girl of Derabis area in Kendrapada district was allegedly raped by a person of nearby Holadia village on 23rd May. The incident came to the fore after a complaint was lodged against accused Mihir Kumar Singh at the Derabis police station last night. Police immediately swung into action and arrested Singh from Holadia village in Tangi and is interrogating him, sources said. As per the complaint, the 7-year-old was playing with her brother and sister near a pump house in the village when Singh, who was reportedly in an inebriated state, lured them with ₹4, ₹10 and ₹5 respectively. While the other two were playing, Singh took the 7-year-old inside the pump house and sexually assaulted her. Later, all three returned home and informed their family about the incident, who instead of lodging a complaint tried to resolve the matter in the village itself. However, they were forced to lodge a complaint with the police last night after failing to solve it in the village. A senior police official said that the minor girl has been sent for medical examination, while the statements of other two siblings have been recorded under 164 CRPC. In another incident in Keonjhar, the Telkoi police today arrested a youth for allegedly attempting to rape a minor girl in a house. As per sources, the girl was sleeping when the accused, identified as Orokhita Naik of Bena village, barged inside in an inebriated state and allegedly tried to rape her. As many as 2,000 private hospitals, clinics, diagnostic centres and patholabs across Odisha today downed their shutters in support of the 24-hour strike call given by the All Odisha Private Medical Establishment Forum. The AOPMEF is demanding amendments in the Odisha Clinical Establishments Act, especially the one that requires the establishments to adhere to fire safety norms. During the Bandh, private hospitals closed the outdoor departments and denied admitting new patients. However, the treatment of existing patients continued. Meanwhile, the State Health Department has pulled up its sleeves to handle the flow of patients and to ensure that services are not hampered. Leaves of all the doctors and workers have been cancelled and more paramedical staff and doctors have been appointed in the casualty, trauma care and women and maternal care departments.
Casualty, trauma, labor room, तापरे लोड पे से पड़ी पारे सेतबे तांकर डिपार्टमेंट रो सबु डाक्टर मान को अलर्ट करा जायछि जेमति बर्तन बंद हेले जो पेशेंट माने हमर एससी मेडिकल कॉलेज को आसीबे जेमति तांकर हमर सारे जेमति अवहेला न हुए सेतबे समस्त को सुपरटेंडेंट और हमर हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन डायरेक्शन दैछन.
On the other hand, the AOPMEF alleged that registration and renewal of licenses have become difficult for private healthcare facility providers under the Odisha Clinical Establishments Act. Senior BJD leader and party vice president Raghunath Mahanti has been appointed as the chairman of Odisha Lift Irrigation Corporation. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has accorded cabinet rank to Mahanti besides appointing him as the chairman of the Odisha Lift Irrigation Corporation. Mahanti was reappointed as the BJD's vice president and Dhenkanal district observer after being reinstated back into the party's fold earlier in March this year. Meanwhile, in another related development, the state government has appointed Sandhyavati Pradhan as the chairperson of the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights for a period of 3 years. The Odisha Finance Department on Thursday announced a hike in salaries for assistant and specialist surgeons engaged on a contractual basis. According to a press release issued by the government, the salary of assistant surgeons working in primary and secondary care centres on contract basis has been increased to ₹55,000 from ₹35,000. Similarly, the salary of specialist doctors has been increased to ₹60,000 from ₹50,000. Apart from that, every year an annual salary increment of 3% has also been approved. The proposal to hike the salaries of the doctors was approved by State Finance Minister Shashi Bhushan Behera. If all goes as per plan, Odisha will become an open defecation-free state by December 2018. informed Parameshwaran Iyer, who is currently leading the Swachh Bharat mission for the Government of India. Iyer, who held discussions with senior officials of Odisha government and had a courtesy meeting with Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, stated that adequate assistance will be provided to the state for achieving its target of bringing a behavioral change in the mindset of people.
Usage, of course, is very important because this program is about behavior change. Through the National Rural Sample Survey under the World Bank project, and they found that usage across the country was above 90%. So I think we are confident that with the focus on behavior change, this momentum will be sustained.
Odisha Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padhi, on the other hand, informed that the state's toilet coverage was at a mere 10% when the Swachh Bharat mission was launched in October 2014. At present, Odisha's total toilet coverage has reached nearly 55% in the last 4 years, with 2 districts, Deogarh and Jharsuguda, already been declared open defecation-free districts.
आमे चेष्टा करूछु जे एई वर्ष शेष सुधा आमे ओडीएफ स्टेटस अचीव करू एंटायर स्टेट में 2टी जिला ऑलरेडी हेई सारछि देवगढ़ एवं झारसुगुड़ा एवं आसंता 2 मास भितर बाय जुलाई आउ 4टी जिला ओडीएफ स्टेटस को आसी जिवे.
With the deadly Nipah virus reportedly claiming lives of 12 persons in Kerala, the Odisha government has issued an alert to 5 medical colleges and 30 district headquarters hospitals in the wake of the virus outbreak. As per reports, the transmission of NIV takes place through direct contact with infected bats, pigs or other NIV-infected persons. In a letter to the medical authorities, Director of Health Services Braja Kishore Brahma underscored the need to take preventive measures against the deadly virus as treatment options were limited. Although no such case has been reported from any part of the state so far, the Health Department has asked the hospitals to prepare themselves for contingencies. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences Bhubaneswar has already set up an isolated ward to admit patients afflicted with the virus, AIIMS Dean Bikash Bhatia said. Meanwhile, following directions of the Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda, a multidisciplinary central team led by the National Centre for Disease Control is presently in Kerala constantly reviewing the situation of the Nipah virus disease. After reviewing the case of all the patients who have lost their lives, the Central High-Level Team is of the view that the Nipah virus disease is not a major outbreak and is only a local occurrence. The team has also further fine-tuned the draft guidelines, case definitions, advisory for healthcare workers, information to the general public, advisories for sample collection and transportation accordingly. Before wrapping up, a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Naveen targets BJP at the Mahanadi Suraksha Abhiyan program ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Odisha. Healthcare services in Odisha hit due to private hospital strike. DRI sleuth seized Rs 3 lakh fake notes from Kamakhya Yeshwantpur AC Superfast Express at Bhubaneswar railway station. 7-year-old girl raped in Kendrapada, accused arrested from Haldia. And Odisha JEE 2018 results declared on official website. That's all for today. For more news and updates, please log on to our website www.odishatv.in. Thanks for watching.